Hello everyone, I am Mira Sani. Today we will learn about the analysis of variance ANOVA. ANOVA is a hypothesis testing technique used to test the quality of two or more population means by examining the variance of samples that are taken. ANOVA allows one to determine whether the differences between the samples are simply due to random error or whether there are systematic treatment effects that causes the mean in one group to differ from mean in another. Most of the time, ANOVA is used to compare the equality of three or more means. However, when the means from two samples are compared using ANOVA, it is equivalent to using a t-test to compare the means of the independent samples. So the concluding remarks is that when we want to compare the mean of two samples, then we will use the t-test, and when we want to compare the mean of more than two samples, then we will use the ANOVA. There are some assumptions in the ANOVA. The first assumption is that all population involved follow a normal distribution. It is same like the assumption of the t-test. All population have the same variance. Variance should be same for all the population. The third assumption is that the samples are randomly selected and independent of one another. Okay, so these are the three assumptions of the ANOVA. Now we will see how to solve the ANOVA. So first we see the case of the one-way ANOVA. There are some following terms which will be used for the ANOVA analysis. So mean, everybody knows what is the mean. This is denoted by the x bar. Here is the grand average of means, which is denoted by x bar var. The sum of squares between the samples is known by SSC, which will be equivalent to summation of x bar minus x bar var whole square. The sum of squares within the samples, or we can say that the sum of squares of errors. This term is denoted by the SSE, and then will be equal to summation of x minus x bar whole square. Mean sum of squares between the sample is denoted by MSC. MSC will be equal to SSC upon nu 1. The nu 1 is the degree of freedom between the sample. Here that will be equal to C minus 1. C is the number of columns. So MSC will be equal to SSC upon C minus 1. Mean sum of squares of error is denoted by MSE. The MSE will be equal to SSC upon nu 2. Nu 2 is the degree of freedom within the sample, which will be equal to n minus c. N is the number of the observations and c is the number of columns. So MSE will be equal to SSC upon n minus c. The F statistics is defined by the F, which will be ratio of the MSC to MSE. If F calculated is less than F tabulated, then we will accept the null hypothesis, and if F calculated is greater than F tabulated, then we reject the null hypothesis at the